friends, we're back today for another video in the series 30 Reviews in 30 Days. Today we are talking about a thriller, What's Done in Darkness by Laura McHugh. Come. You want to stand up here? Come. You have to be apart, huh? But they can't see you. Okay, come. You going to be a good girl? Ah! There you go. Hi friends, we're back today for another video in the series 30 Reviews in 30 Days. Today we're talking about a thriller, What's Done in Darkness by Laura McHugh. This is a pretty short book. It's a little under 240 pages and it was a gift. Well, good morning to you too. It was a gift from Penguin Random House. I got this complimentary copy from them. I requested it, so I wanted to read it as soon as I got it. I think this one was released maybe last month or so. It's a really, really interesting story. I don't read a lot of thrillers, but I love the thriller genre, so I love the pacing on this one. It is alternating perspectives following a young woman who is kidnapped right before she turns 18. She's been living in a deeply religious community in the Ozarks in Arkansas, and she goes missing and nobody reports her missing. And her case is really strange because after about a week she's released, and so the police don't quite believe her. They think that maybe she came up with this story in order to escape her community. And yeah, so that happens. And then 5 years later we pick up her story again, and a detective has contacted her asking her to return to her community, the community that she left, the community that shunned her 5 years before. The detective is asking her to return to try to solve a case, another disappearance that's kind of similar to hers. So it's alternating perspectives between present day and 5 years ago, and we're kind of solving the mystery of not just her disappearance, but a couple of other young women who are missing, and no one knows what's happened with them. I like the exploration into the religious community. I like the discussion about, what happens when people become, what's the word? It's not orthodox. They become radical. Yeah, become radicalized by religion and start, their priorities get skewed because misinterpretation of religious or cult doctrine causes them to abuse themselves or abuse their children or abuse animals or whatever they victimize. I really like the pacing of this novel as well. For a short book, it explores a lot. I kind of wish it dwelled a little bit more on certain things, like in her past. I would have loved a little bit more of a look into the life that she had before she was taken. We do get some mention of her family and her homestead and the community, her comparison between what life was like before they joined the community and the starkness, the severity of the decisions that their parents are making, like what it's like to live without TV and internet and books. I don't want to know what it's like to live without books. So we do get a mention of it, but if anything, I feel like I wanted more. She does mention in here, there's a comparison between this character as a teenager and the story of Little House on the Prairie, Laura Ingalls Wilder's real life story. And so I like that. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more, like a little bit more diversity, a little bit more of other people in the community. But the story is pretty much 1, 2, 3. It's not, there are not a lot of distractions. It's fast paced, it's tight, and I liked it. I really enjoyed this one. I read it in pretty much one sitting. I started before I went to bed, and I just decided I wasn't going to go to sleep until I was done. So if you like thrillers, if you like books about religion, if you like books that are a little bit of a mystery that you're solving alongside the character, this is first person narrative, and it does include a little of other things. Like there's description about animal rescue. So because there's animal rescue, there's also a little bit of a mention of what animals need to be rescued from. So there's a description of animal cruelty, but it's not triggering, I think. But you do need to be cautious about that if that's something that you are very sensitive to. Again, trigger warnings for girls being taken, girls being abused. So yeah, that might be triggering for other people. So you want to be beware of that as well, if that's something that you're sensitive to. So yeah, I really like this. What's Done in Darkness by Laura McHugh. Thank you so much to Penguin Random House for sending me this complimentary copy, and I'm going to recommend that you read it. If you have heard about this book, if you want to pick up this book because of something I said in this video, would love to chat with you. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let's chat in the comments. And until next time, happy reading. Bye. You coming back to say bye? Say bye. Mwah. Good job, Pumpkin. It's early. And yeah, we just kind of got up. You can see I was planning to film this video before she woke up, but that didn't work out. So yeah, she's here for it. And there's a lot going on here. Those that stack right over there are books that I have read in the last month and a half that I need to talk about. Like, I didn't do a August recap video, so there are some books there from August, as well as the books that I have read thus far in September, which I think this is book number 9 or 10. So I'm really proud of that. That was just a little bit of slice of life. Has nothing to do with this book. Okay. Thank you, Pumpkin. Bye.